Hey Aries, welcome to your second half of September reading. It is not date or time specific. We are in the energy of the new moon, however, in Virgo. So make a mental note of that. Good time to set intentions, especially around your health, focusing more on the details in and around your life and your relationships. That's what it's about. Also, this is a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, and Rising. I do kind of separate it by divine masculine and feminine energies, but you can always feel free to flip it around. Also, if it doesn't speak to you, because it is a general reading, just take what resonates, leave the rest, or go be a cross watcher. Watch the Sun or Rising readings for your divine counterpart and see if maybe some insights come through that way, okay? And let's see, what other announcement real quick. I did announce earlier in the month the addition of a monthly option for extendeds. So the links for those are below. You do have to scroll down in the description box a little bit, get past that first paragraph, and you will see the monthly option. So just click on the fire signs, take a look at it. I tell you everything you need to know there. I don't want to take up too much time here, but it is a good deal if you're someone that opts in for those extendeds pretty often, okay? All right, let's see what's coming through. I am pulling 2 cards, one for Divine Feminine, one for Divine Masculine from Spirit Animal Oracle. Nice. Giraffe Spirit. Masculine gets Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. Card 29, 2 and 9 is 11. Twin flame number, master number, sacred number. We don't reduce it. Feminine gets card 51, Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful, right? Like, don't take yourself so seriously. The Sandpiper is fun because if you ever watch them, I live near the Gulf of Mexico, and whenever you see sandpipers, they kind of they run to the water's edge, and then as the wave comes in, they sort of scamper away. So it's a little cat and mouse-ish, but it's fun. It's fun to watch them. So I get the energy. It's like be light-spirited, a little playful. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture and be playful. See the big picture to me always feels like the Hanged Man, right? Sort of surveying everything, the 30,000-foot view before taking action. And because that does add up to 11, and I often, the Pisces energy in that Hanged Man, it's a very spiritual card. You know, the enlightenment, the golden orb around his head. So I'm feeling Hanged Man energy for that masculine. Okay, 1 card just for the Aries watching from Sacred Traveler. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Gates of Triumph. Wow. Success expands in your life. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. So the expansion feels very much like Jupiter. And the success, right? That's good luck. It feels like Wheel of Fortune energy to me. So maybe we've got some luck coming in. Some expansive energy, some big success, something you will perceive as a big success. Oh, I love that. Okay, here we go, Aries. Twin flame soulmate energies coming through for Aries, Sun, and Rising, and their divine counterparts. Oh, there it is. There's your big success. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. New beginning of something abundant. Could be a big commitment, a big offer coming in. But the aces are new. It's new energy. It's big energy. And then the feminine has Tower. So that's your card, Aries. Tower is a big shift. Usually kind of comes in unexpected. Can produce a sense of shock and awe. Can be very destabilizing, dear feminine, but it's necessary. It's necessary to wipe out what doesn't serve or what's not solid and stable. You know, like you don't want a connection that's built on a house of cards. You want a solid, stable foundation. This feels solid and stable to me. This feels like an up-leveling, a big offer. This card, the Ace of Pentacles, in relationship readings can signify a new commitment or up-leveling of a connection, including like engagement, moving in together, setting a wedding date. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's usually something very tangible and solid, grounded. All right. Wow, look at the aces for the masculine. Ace of Wands in the past. Ooh, Page of Cups right now. Message of love or apology. I feel that this connection was kind of sparked by some interest and passion, some new awareness that this masculine had in the past. There's the Sun, Leo energy, very much about happiness. And I actually feel as if this masculine, I know it sounds, I'm just feeling 2 aces and the Sun. I'm going to hold it up as I see it. 2 aces with the Sun in the middle. There's some big shift for this masculine. Something happening here that's opening them up to a world of possibilities. Something abundant and grounded. The passion in the past here with this Ace of Wands, it's like it kicked everything off, and now they're seeing it in the 3D, the potential of it to be a brand new beginning. Here's this messenger, the page being a messenger of love, of something sweet, gentle, caring, compassionate. It can even be a card of admiration, a message of admiration. So we'll look at that, and then we have in the future this happiness coming through in the Sun. Feminine, what is going on with this feminine right now? Major, coming through with major life shift energy. In the past, yeah, the Devil. This came out in one of your other readings in the past. I don't know if it was the first half of September or if it was the second half of August, but the Devil was prominent in that reading as well. Capricorn energy and the Devil in the past. Right now, 6 of Swords. I feel, okay, and then in the future, 9 of Cups. So some wish fulfillment there. I feel it almost feels like relief to me. So I feel as if this feminine is presently experiencing the release of whatever was toxic, whatever had a hold on them. It could be a person, it could be a behavior, it could be an energy, it could be an outlook. And now they're moving to calmer waters in this connection. So I almost feel as if y'all came into connection very hot and heavy, possibly obsessed a bit, very like inexplicably drawn to each other, inexplicably drawn, and maybe not in the best ways. The passion, definite, but if it's a obsessed passion, if it's something that is desperate, I feel desperation here, a clinging energy here, something that doesn't trust that it can just be, and so it digs in, it's doesn't feel healthy. This is in the past. What I see now is a message of love or apology and a moving to calmer water. So I hope that makes sense to you, that I feel that there's some shift happening because it all kind of came down or is coming down right now, this minute, for this feminine. Now, I could have it reversed, so feel free to flip the energies around if that better fits your storyline. But someone here is having a major moment. It's life-changing, maybe not in the fun way, but on some level they feel they're being moved to calmer waters. The chaos is, they're passing through the chaos into still calmer waters. Peace of mind. The 6s are about balance and peace of mind in that card. And then look in the future. We have the Sun and the 9 of Cups. Some measure of happiness and contentment there. So I'm going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Tell you what, it's hard to be playful when you got a Tower and a Devil in your side here, feminine. Right, I feel this masculine is returning with a big offer to this feminine. Sag energy in that Knight of Wands. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so that expansion. Gates of Triumph. This feels like triumph, you know. The Knights are action takers. They are, they're usually inspired by their element. This is passion. It's fierce. It's fast moving. I like the Knight of Wands because they come in with joy. There's like an exuberance, a sense of adventure. It's very uplifting. It's almost contagious. But the issue with the king, what did I call it? With the Knight of Wands is that they can be a little impulsive and they don't always have a plan. And sometimes, therefore, they don't have staying power. But in this case, I see a return to up-level the connection, to make a big offer. The offer is not just coming in for the masculine, it's something they're returning to this feminine with. But they know, good, I love this. They know that they have to exercise self-control and restraint and be patient. These things take time. Temperance is about, you know, letting things kind of come to an equilibrium, a sense of balance, you know, room temperature, if you will. If you think of the baking metaphors, when you temper eggs or you temper chocolate, what you're doing is allowing things to kind of come into the same temperature so that they can blend more easily. Well, that takes time. There is a little crown here. That crown signifies the divine. It's a card of success. You will be victorious. So I love that the patience is here for this masculine who seemingly wants to return or is returning with a big offer to a feminine who's going through it right now. In the past, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is, I'm feeling as if, let me just clarify that one more. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles there in the middle is about something being equitable, some fairness and balance and equal give and take, reciprocity, giving as good as you receive. And I almost feel as if this masculine came in, felt the passion so strongly that might have gotten a little lost in the shuffle, wanting an equal give and take, but their side was, the masculine was just so enamored that it was not in balance, right? These cards can come out in reverse too, and I just read it in this frame because I've got the moon here. I'm clarifying that 6 as if there was a lot of insecurities being triggered because things weren't reciprocal. The feelings or the passion of the masculine wasn't being reciprocated by the feminine. That ends up causing some insecurities, some, you know, it triggers their fears, insecurities. Is this all an illusion, right? With whom? With that feminine, the Empress underneath. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to take this too, lovers as well. Will this feminine choose me? Will I have this union with this feminine? And I'm saying it as if I'm the masculine, right? There's fear around it, and this is underneath. So when it's underneath, it's really like the subconscious processing everything. It's bubbling up under the surface, not quite in conscious awareness, but this masculine possibly concerned, worried, or fearful of the choice this feminine would make in the face of all this passion that the masculine felt. Right now, Page of Cups, message of love or apology. They were wanting to return, to give this big offer, to make this big offer to this feminine, tempering their energy though. They want to come back quickly. Oh yeah, message of love or apology to this feminine. Virgo energy here. Feminine could be a Virgo if this masculine's the Aries. Doesn't have to be, but it's a very single person, someone who's unattached, who is very much an attractor. They attract to them what they desire. They do well here in the 3D, just fine on their own. They can attract almost anything but what? But a stable love life. They have difficulty attracting a love that will stay. And that's why I was a little nervous about the Knight of Wands. But I see that this Temperance is kind of buffering the impulse. So I'm seeing a masculine wanting to offer a message of love or apology to this single person that I believe is the feminine. And yeah, they want to set things right. Quick, fast, in a hurry, coming in with their truth, with honor, integrity, looking for a swift resolution to whatever there was, maybe a misunderstanding. The swords, right, our mental energy. It's about clearing the air with this feminine, with this single feminine. And that's what's waiting on the bottom. Clearing the air after that toxic, whatever the heck it was, possibly a little obsessed, wanting to clear the air around it. The devil kind of dug in, wants what it wants when it wants it. Stubborn energy at times, demanding energy, controlling energy at times. So I feel like this masculine wants to communicate around that, clear the air. And then in the future, yep, the happiness and joy that comes with this beautiful Ace of Cups. That is, can you see it? I know my lighting's a little off today. The love of a lifetime. I love this combo right here. The Sun and the Ace of Cups. You can't mistake that, folks. I'm not even going to touch it. Tower right now. Come on, feminine. What's going on here? That is your card, Aries. So the feminine could be the Aries. Three of Wands, ships coming in. There's the commitment. See, I think that Ace of Pentacles is commitment. I feel like this, yeah, wow, 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 wow. Underneath, there we go, death and transformation. I'm going to take this too, the Hermit. Look what's going on underneath for this feminine right now. Underneath, right? Bubbling up under the surface. Major transformation. That's why we have the Tower. Can no longer, this cannot stand any longer as it is. If it's not built on a stable foundation, Spirit's going to move it out of the way. That's what's happening. I feel like the feminine is okay with that, because what they're really doing is trying to draw to them and manifest a committed connection. That is what the Hierophant represents, is yes, it's our beliefs. It can be our spiritual beliefs, and it can be our religious beliefs. It can be all the ways we are indoctrinated and all that. It can be what we stand for politically, religiously, our values, our morals. It could be all of those things. But in these readings, it tends to represent a committed, conventional connection in the 3D. It's plain and simple. And I feel that is what this feminine is manifesting. Ships coming in. What ship? That commitment coming in as they wipe away something that doesn't serve, something that has been a block perhaps. And I say that because what I see underneath is this card of transformation. Scorpio energy here in the transformation card of, yes, some energy has to die off before something new can come in. We got some energy here that needs to die off, something from the past that was toxic. Before we can move forward, Cancerian energy in the Chariot, before we can move forward, we have to have this transformation occur. And I feel this feminine is the guide. This is more Virgo energy. So these two cards are Virgo. For some of you, that will be important. The feminine could be a Virgo. If not, may have Virgo prominently in their chart. So you may want to ask, or if you're the feminine, then you know. But it feels very strong. We are in Virgo season, and this is a Virgo new moon, so it could just be that simple. But to me, this Hermit tells me that the feminine is the guide, is guiding this whole connection forward. And the Tower doesn't always have to represent, hellfire and damnation. Sometimes it's just as easy as, yeah, I've delayed this all so long, and then you just that you have to make a change. This energy has to go away. You got to be done with it on some level, that kind of clingy or obsessive, no matter which side it's coming from. If you decide, dear feminine, that that's it, I can't accept this anymore, sometimes that triggers us to say something, to text something, to write something, to post something, and then everything gets ripped away. You know how sometimes you feel like, oh, now I regret I really stepped in it, but the wheels are all like the Indiana Jones boulder is already barreling down. That's what I feel this tower is right now. And in essence, it's for the highest good because it helps this feminine manifest the committed, conventional relationship that they want. And they are guiding that process through their own transformation, sure, but you know, they've done the inner work. It's the hermit. The feminine has done their inner work. Yeah. I feel as if this feminine really persevered. Strength card, we've got two. This past energy is very strong with these majors, the Capricorn and the Leo energy here, and the Devil and the Strength card. I feel like this feminine really worked hard to kind of be brave and courageous in the face of such strong energy, feeling that pull, feeling that sense of, you know, whatever this is, I'm so drawn to it, I can't escape it, or even persevering and allowing someone to be a little controlling and possessive over you. Those aren't healthy energies, regardless of whose side the devil energy is coming from. It could just be an energy within the connection that you're both that way, or you were both that way, and you tried so hard to work through it, to persevere, to overcome it, to overcome this obstacle, this challenge. Ooh. Just had to lay it down. Yeah, it was too much. Too much to carry, too much of a burden. So that's what I feel happened. And right now, yeah, and I feel like this masculine, most of that intense energy likely coming from the masculine, not feeling the fairness or the reciprocity coming from the feminine, but the feminine was trying to persevere through it. It just was too much, too heavy, too intense. So now that tower coming down, okay, feminine saying, I'm going to move to calmer waters right now. I've got the peace of mind. I've got a sense of mental balance back, quite frankly. Things are more stable and calm. And now maybe I can entertain a fresh start. Page of Pentacles. Pages, like I said, are messengers, but they are also a refresh or a fresh start of the element. Not a new beginning, but a fresh, like almost a do-over. That's the way this feels. And if it's Pentacles, it's right here, right now. It feels as if the feminine is looking for a fresh start. I'm not sure that they're expecting, yeah, end of a painful cycle. Ready to start fresh. Ten of Swords, something very challenging, very painful. Now we have the two tens here, right? Over and out. I'm done with that. I'm done with the drama. I'm done with the heaviness, the intensity, the obsession, regardless of whose side it's coming from, the control freak-ish-ism. All of that is done. It wasn't satisfying. It wasn't serving my highest good. I'm ready for something new. This Page of Pentacles can also just represent like a baby step. Let's take baby steps. Underneath, I'm going to take the King of Pentacles. That is the archetype of a masculine archetype of life partner. I feel as if this feminine is clearing the path to allow someone who possibly has the staying power, right? Who has the stability and the groundedness and the staying power to create a life together, to put one foot in front of the other, no drama. And I'm seeing that that's underneath, so it's almost like not right in the field of vision, but kind of underneath. I know what I want. It's just right there under the surface, dear feminine. And in the future, the Nine of Cups, there's some cause for celebration, some emotional contentment, wish fulfillment even. There's our wheel. All in divine time. All the wishes will unfold, all in divine time. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. There's your Sagittarian Jupiter energy. That's the gate of triumph, success expanding in your life, the happiness, the joy coming in, wishes fulfilled in divine time. It's already unfolding. You don't need to do anything else about it. It's all unfolding. Okay, so if this speaks to you, dear Aries, the first card I'm going to pull in the extended is, what's a situation that's most pressing between the two of you right now? Like, what do you need to put your full attention on? What is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you around that situation? What can you do about it, or how might it unfold? How might it turn out? And then a message from this masculine to the feminine. What are they trying to tell the feminine? What do they want the feminine to know? Vice versa, message from the feminine to the masculine. One card for you, Aries, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. And that sometimes comes through as a little pep talk, confirmation about something, just general advice or a warning, something to be on the lookout for. And then the outcome card, what can you expect going forward within the whole connection, and in what time frame? Though I do see this Wheel of Fortune here, so I'm not going to worry if timing doesn't come through in that card. I hope to see you there. The link to the single extended is in the first line or two. The monthlies are below that. I'll be there in a second. Otherwise, Aries, have a wonderful day and enjoy the new moon. Set those intentions, and I'll see you in a future reading. Take care. Bye.